days on from the battle for the Viaplay Cup. Celtic chasing a treble. Rangers looking to rescue their season for the right to face Inverness Caledonian Thistle in the Scottish Cup final come June. Oh, and what a hit from the start. It's Nico Raska. One it goes out for a corner.
It was a great effort, very bright. Played down the right-hand side, thankfully, so we could see it. Involving Tavernier and Cantwell and Tillman, and it's deflected. Why for a corner? It was a great strike and a good move.
The opening seconds presenting Rangers with the first shot on goal, and now first opportunity to send one in to the middle. It's Barisic with the effort now. Morelos at the back post will knock it back to Tavernier. This almost becomes like a radio commentary now.
I think Rangers were looking for a free kick there. It's a referee never gave. I think Celtic were looking for one there. So it looks as though he's going to let things go. It's Don Robertson.
Onslaught by Alan McGregor. Well, from those opening minutes, Michael Beale said that his instructions are to release the handbrake on this Rangers team, and that would suggest that's exactly what they've done.
No, 100%, bro. I said before the game, the one thing that Rangers had to play with today, and will continue to have to play with, is a very high tempo. It's to play with high tempo. Looks like a late challenge here from Lundstrom.
So he gets the ball and follows through. I tell you, they'll be lucky not to see a card. Be interesting the way Don Robertson handles this. Comes off his feet, so he wins the ball, but it's that follow through. On the edge, it really is. He's a lucky boy, Lundstrom.
Lundstrom on Kyogo. Rangers certainly aware of the danger of the Japanese centre forward. It's whether they can do anything about it. He has been ruthless in the 3 derbies so far in 2023. 5 goals to Kyogo's name. On by Cantwell to Alan Tillman, now looking to release Ryan Kent, but then comes Joe Hart to safely put those 4 names coming back into either side. Rio Intati, Jota, Connor Goldson and Ryan Kent. They make a huge difference, a huge boost for both managers.
Rory, particularly Goldson for me, it was absolutely key that he spent to start the game for Rangers. I just think Rangers are a better side, obviously defensively, but I just think they're a better side with him in it. He brings the best out of the other centre-back that he's playing with. I was interested to see the Rangers line up with Campbell and Tillman. It looks like Tillman at this moment in time is playing in a kind of front 3 with Campbell on the right-hand side. Raskin and Lundstrom.
Carter-vickers and Alistair Johnston coming under pressure.
Expected a fast start from Rangers. Previous games against Celtic, they've conceded the first goal, trying to set the stall out and get after Celtic, press them high.
Certainly looks the case this afternoon.
Got to stop that supply into Callum McGregor.
Here comes Carl Starfelt to Greg Taylor. Maeda against James Tavernier will continue to be a fascinating battle. Some really good tussles over recent games. He's back with the Rangers captain now on 100 goals for the club. Lundstrom asking Kent to chase. Joe Hart well off his line.
Better offer that threatening behind Rangers. Celtic do play with a high line. Didn't do that enough in the League Cup final.
Not at all. Not at all. It looks like the only one that got really capable of going over the top, Chris, is Ryan Kent. Morelos will prefer things into feet, and so will Tillman and Campbell in that area. The one threat they have got over the top would certainly be Ryan Kent. whereas Celtic have got more than one threat over the top.
Raskin, one back by Kyogo, that gets a huge roar from the Celtic crowd. He now looks to release Maeda, and his touch just allowed Tavernier back in, and for Alan McGregor to scamper off his line.
Well, what a sensational pass from Kyogo. It's a really poor first touch from Maeda, who had the run on James Tavernier.
No, you're not wrong. It was a great ball. Touch should have been better.
Barisic into the middle, and then Hart out with the flying punch. This is being played at 100 miles an hour, matching the atmosphere. Ben Davies, born at Barisic, and John Lundstrom, as he likes to settle in between the two centre-backs to pick up possession. Todd Cantwell on a second Old Firm start since arriving in January from Norwich. Davies and Jota will make life difficult for him.
It's good closing from Jota, isn't it? He's right on to him. Davies there, not giving him any time at all. Not sure it was the best of passes from Alan McGregor.
Carter-Vickers, Starfelt to Taylor, now Matt O'Reilly pulling that third position in the Celtic midfield that has seen Reo Hatate come back into it after a few games out injured.
Cantwell watching Greg Taylor closely when he gets into that inverted position.
Hatate got the touch. Raskin though able to slide in. Can only find Johnston. Now Taylor for O'Reilly. Nice turn. It's very neat from O'Reilly, but Maeda was beaten to it by Goldson.
I thought Kyogo had made the better run. That was the better option. Lovely take on his back foot, letting the ball run across his body.
Yeah, it was a nice turn from O'Reilly.
Taylor again trying to get the pace of Maeda away in behind James Tavernier. Rangers forced to go long. Tate will leave that for Maeda. And Goldson slides in, got all the ball. Came in at pace.
Yeah, he had to win it, that's for sure.
And Barisic looks long. Kent will run towards the corner. Don Robertson not impressed.
I thought he was clipped, I've got to say.
The only thing I would say, Don's a lot nearer than you and I, but it looked a free kick to me.
Good run though from Kent, dragging Johnston in towards the ball and then in behind.
Yeah, it's a good spin.
Carter-Vickers. Well measured by Taylor to Callum McGregor. Nicely done by him as well. It's Jota. O'Reilly outside it. Comes all the way across to Hatate. Heavy touch from him. Then Taylor couldn't find the right pass. Cantwell now looks to break forward for Rangers. Only Morelos ahead of him. And Alfredo Morelos will not be catching up to that. And Todd Cantwell, there's a problem in the centre circle.
I'll tell you what that was earlier on there. It was a beautiful little ball. This is obviously over him. It was a beautiful little ball from Callum McGregor. Just breaking the line there to O'Reilly. Johnson catches him a little bit late there. seems to be, as I said earlier, he seems to be letting a lot go, the referee, which is fine as long as he continues to do that.
There'll come a point, though, won't there, where he will bring a card out and then it will be utter carnage.
Yeah.
There's the coming together. There was contact. Maybe got away with that one.
Some of the Rangers subs already.
Just that man in picture there, Chris, Scott Arfield. I said to you before the game, I might have taken a chance on Scott Arfield, you know. I might have played him, he knows the fixture, he's got a good record in the fixtures, can score a goal in the fixture. I suppose he's a good asset to have coming off the bench as well.
Todd Cantwell not happy with the free kick not coming his way. Play shall rage on. Taylor. Maeda. A bit of space away from Lundstrom. Well played by Maeda. O'Reilly back for the Japanese, and he's just squeezed out by Mikko Raska.
That's excellent defending, Rory, Chris. He's just proper midfielder, not dropping his man. Lundstrom makes the initial tackle. Well, you watch Raskin here, just continues the run, matches the run, matches it, doesn't let Maeda get in front of him. Good defending, good defensive work.
Clever little ball from O'Reilly. Reverse.
Barisic aiming for Morelos, but Cameron Carter-Vickers able to deal with him. Questions of a handball there by Borna Barisic. Will be a Celtic free kick, and quickly on with things is Jota. He's missed the last couple of games. Jota delivers. Kyogo had a slight slip. Just gave up his chances. Taylor looks back to the Portuguese, and the flag goes up against Jota.
Again, Chris, there's absolutely no need for him to be offside there. He's looking right along the line. It's a good ball from Taylor. He's got to just get out quick and get himself onside. And you can see it, laziness that.
Yeah. It's a bit fascinating, those battles over the wide areas. Jota against Barisic. And then I love the other side, Tavernier against Maeda. Absolutely fascinating.
Celtic unbeaten in derbies so far this season. He's delivered at least one trophy so far. Jota looks for Kyogo. One-on-one against Connor Goldson. The concession of the corner from the Rangers centre-half.
Does brilliantly there. He doesn't dive in, just stands Kyogo up. He's trying to, I think, knock the ball over his head. Kent should do better. But they're the runs he'll make all the time, Kyogo. Goldson stands up well.
Matt O'Reilly with the in-swinging Celtic corner. Morelos wins it. It's McGregor to hit it. And again, Rangers could break, but Raska didn't get enough on the pass to Cantwell. Johnson, the last man back for Celtic. O'Reilly's done well here. And now Jota. Maeda.
He got up early there, Maeda, which he had to do to get the jump on. Tavernier at the back post, but couldn't direct his header. Tell you what, it's non-stop.
Both sides with the attacking instinct. There's Lundstrom and Tavernier. It's a wonderful block on the cross from Greg Taylor. Managed to control the ball, get up and start another Celtic attack. Maeda goes down. Cantwell comes in with a challenge on Taylor, who wasn't too appreciative.
It's a silly challenge because he's going nowhere.
Well, I tell you what, he's gone from not giving free kicks when he should to giving free kicks when he shouldn't. But listen, no, agreed, no.
I thought it was a free kick. Called him, didn't he?
I didn't think so. Didn't think so. But the game's really bright. Both teams, as you'd imagine, Chris, really high tempo.
Johnson, who's settled in so well to that Celtic back four, replacing Josip Juranovic as he headed to Union Berlin.
Play that narrow four, Rangers, in the middle of the park. There's two frontmen, one of them is always trying to attach himself to Callum McGregor.
O'Reilly and Jota combine. Holding off Tillman, Jota, and it's another free kick, this time with an opportunity for Celtic perhaps to deliver one into the box.
Are you having that as a free kick? Yeah.
Yes, I'll give you that one, there's no doubt about that. Very direct, positive run from Jota, pulled back with Tillman.
New ball required.
Just going to say, Rory, just to echo what you said, Johnson defensively has been excellent. He might not give you the same going forward as Juranovic did, but boy, I've been impressed with his defending.
It'll be Matt O'Reilly to take the free kick for Celtic, and Goldson commanding that area, but it will be the pressure resumed with a corner for Celtic. Deafening noise around all sides of Hampden Park. Again, O'Reilly over the corner kick, looks front post, and down goes Goldson in the middle. So it will be this time a Rangers free kick, pressure released.
Good battle, those two as well at set plays. Wasn't an awful lot in it. Carter-Vickers and Goldson. I think you're in agreement with that one, Chris?
Yeah, not much in there.
Raskin.
It's well played.
Kent back it comes to the Belgian. Now Cantwell. Maida looking to make up the ground. He's so good at that, but he's given it away.
Well, he did the hard bit, didn't he? He did the hard bit very well.
Tavernier now looks to feed it into Morelos. Carter-Vickers was calm. Jota with a touch up to Kyogo, sliding in as Davies.
A lovely one round the corner from Jota, wasn't it? Lovely one round the corner.
I'm surprised Don let that go.
It's Callum McGregor, Celtic captain. He's closed down by Malik Tillman. Alfredo Morelos. Cantwell. Lundstrom. Borna Barisic. Goldson back it comes for John Lundstrom. Tavernier to Cantwell. Lundstrom and Tillman. Big spell of possession for Rangers. Looking for a gap. As Cantwell floats one out to Kent. It's a great pick out from Cantwell. Kent, Barisic just had to check his run, and that allowed Johnson to slide in, but it will be a Rangers corner.
Yeah, what a switch of play. Pass of the game so far, brilliant switch of play. And you're absolutely right with your assessment there. He'd made the run, Barisic, and just had to check it, which allowed Johnson to get another good tackle in. James
Tavernier, the Rangers captain, out to take this corner. As This will be whipped in with pace. Tavernier takes towards the back post, and Goldson and Carter-Vickers both rising for it. Rangers will have another corner.
Good battle there.
Yeah.
Carter-Vickers stuck to his task really well there.
This time it'll be Borna Barisic from the near side. Davies and Goldson. The targets for Barisic. And it was Starfelt who got the connection. Fine header, in fact, to get it all the way out that far.
Yeah, excellent defensive header, good quality in from Barisic there.
Tavernier and Lundstrom. Davies all the way out to Barisic. Might look to get it in early. Cantwell to cushion it, looking for Tillman. Danger still there for Rangers. It's Tavernier. Away this time by Carter-Vickers. Rangers keeping Celtic pinned in. It's Morelos. And now the flag goes up.
I think it's a great header from Cantwell. I think Tillman's on his heels a little bit. I think it's a lovely ball back stick from Barisic. You would see it. Great ball. And he heads it back. I just think Tillman's on his heels a little bit.
He's not expecting that.
Taylor. It was a good spell for Rangers, and over the last 2 years since Ange Postecoglou's come in, Rangers have actually had more shots, crosses, touches in the opponent's box. Tavernier and Barisic have created the most chances out of anyone. Kent's had the most shots, but Celtic have outscored them quite considerably in that time. They're certainly more prolific when it comes to chances in front of goal. Their shot conversion rate is double that of Rangers. Now O'Reilly looking to break Goldson. Times his run across.
That's a good ball there, good run from O'Reilly. Maida coming short, creating the space. Celtic just struggling to get Hatate. McGregor on the ball.
Cantwell does well to flick that up to Morelos. Kent now away from Johnson, releases Raskin. Callum McGregor coming across. Raskin back to Kent, and Hatate retreating. Still on for Cantwell though. Lundstrom up to Morelos. Back with the Englishman who finds Tavernier. Drifted out under too much pressure from Dyson Maeda.
He's a one-man closing down machine, isn't he, Maeda? He works so hard.
You see him just head off there, accelerate, just to test Tavernier's touch on the ball.
Starfelt finds Taylor. Now Hatate maybe moving a little deeper to try and have more involvement. Been out for the last 4 games. Tomoki Iwata has been deputising for him in the middle of the park the last couple. Touched on by Jota for Johnson. Jota will pick up again. But now Rangers get too many jerseys around him. Morelos will go down under the challenge of Carter-Vickers. A little bit of afters between the pair.
Goes down too easily there, doesn't he, Morelos? I think he's fortunate to win the free kick there then. The needle. He'll be off, won't he, early end of the season?
Looks like it, absolutely. That'd be big changes. Rangers squad, you would think, Chris. Mentioned the goalkeeper in the chat before the game. Possibly Kent, certainly Morelos, you would think.
Tati for O'Reilly. Starfelt to Taylor. Rio Tati takes over. Carter-vickers. Starfelt.
Switched it a little bit, Celtic. You can see Taylor move into that inverted full-back left midfield position to go on the ball, give them an extra man.
Jota. Here's Johnson, and opens up nicely for the Canadian. Now O'Reilly. Away by Goldson in the first. Bit of action for Alan McGregor to deal with, and it's not away yet. Jota, McGregor again. And there was a bit of a wild challenge out there that sees the first yellow card of the game that goes the way of Borna Barisic.
It's a daft challenge, yeah, Barisic, and of course he puts himself under pressure now up against Jota. It's wild there. I've got to say, I think that you'd expect McGregor to make that save.
I think the one with his feet might have been a better save actually when it followed it up, but you're right. Interesting, Johnson coming back on his right foot there. I think it's a left foot shot all day.
McGregor. Jota can't deliver past Lundstrom. Helped on by Starfelt. Johnson. They're looking to feed Jota all the time.
Well, Jota has made a good run. I think the timing of his run was excellent. That ball wasn't the best from Johnston.
See, if you watch Kyogo, he doesn't come out, Chris, knowing that it's going to go wide and there'll be nobody marking him if he stays in the onside position. You understand when, obviously, when Celtic are coming out, Kyogo is loath to come out with the rest of them. He hangs about, knowing he's in an offside position, but knowing when the ball goes wide and it comes in, he's back in play and he'll get a tap in.
Starfelt. Well, John Beaton is now, in fact, the fourth official. He was with his feet up at home, ready to enjoy the game when he got the call to say that Willie Collum had pulled a calf, and it was time to step up for John Beaton to come in and do the fourth official duties.
Not for the first time Rangers got an overload in that back post at Greg Taylor's position. I don't know if it's something they're thinking about.
Taylor into McGregor, but Tillman was onto it. Lundstrom, Raskat. Now Johnson looks to turn defence into attack. That's a fine pass out to Jota, who looks early for Kyogo, but off his line comes Alan McGregor. Celtic move it so quickly.
That's brilliant play from Johnston. Driving out and then picking out Jota. Loved the idea, and Kyogo had made the run, but the ball just too close to McGregor.
I'll tell you, the pass from McGregor into Johnson, it was only maybe 2 yards, but it was a brilliant pass. Didn't have to break his stride. His momentum took him away from Kent.
Working so hard, Rangers, Tillman especially, just to stop that supply into McGregor. Rangers Postecoglou, it's about wearing the opposition down, isn't it? The longer the game goes.
Here's Jota, looking to beat Barisic for skill, but the Croatian did enough.
Yeah, with that booking, you'd be very surprised if Jota doesn't take every opportunity that comes his way to take Barry St John. It's a good challenge though. Full back.
Celtic have 3 doubts going into this game. 2 of them have made it. Tate and Jota. Leo Labada did not. It's 15 minutes to go till half-time. Michael Beale already making his plans for what to say to the players. Good Maeda. Lundstrom. Nicked in, got enough, so did Goldson.
Again, had to be, and it was.
Cadwell now sliding in, it'll drop for Jota. Johnson overlapping. Heading for the byline. We'll get a second chance at it, but same outcome as the first. And carter-vickers, Johnson, a bit of space to operate in here and find Jota. Flag stays down for now. Jota lofted to the back post. Tavernier against the touch. Taylor. Past Tillman. That's the challenge legal, says Don Robertson.
Don is saying he got the ball. So I think he got a fair bit of the man. In fact, he didn't get the ball. He's injured himself in the process, I think, Tillman.
Looks like he stretched his groin. Looks like a free kick to me, that. I think he's given it.
Doesn't get any of the ball. Another calf injury.
For Malik Tillman.
Saw Michael Beale gesture to the bench. Sakala.
He's certainly sent him out, isn't he? He's not out at the moment. It's Arfield, Hadji and Kamara are out there, but they're joined now with Sakala. That would be a bold move. Certainly you think the wide open spaces would suit somebody like Sakala, Chris.
The Rangers will hope that they can get Malik Tillman back on and to full speed. Barisic playing that one with McGregor coming out to try and claim it. Kent's touch back forward, Celtic back in control. Taylor. Maeda, but it's Tavernier that slides in. Cadwell knocks it off Taylor and asks for more from the Rangers support. Tillman remains a doubt, and Scott Arfield just receiving some instructions now.
He's getting down there, Rory. Looks like the end of the afternoon for Tillman.
Well, you can see how distraught Malik Tillman is, that his afternoon looks like it's coming to a premature end.
Yeah, the challenge is very rash, isn't it? He doesn't take any of the ball. It's clearly a free kick and injures himself in the process. Shame for him.
Tears for Tillman. Scott Arfield, who scored a couple of goals in this fixture, including in last season's victory at this stage. Disappointing end for Malik Tillman. Scott Arfield's gone in his place. Plenty of experience.
Well then, who moves more of a central position.
No, you'd think so, wouldn't you? You would think so. I think Campbell will kind of be in that number 10 position, perhaps just off Morelos.
Well, Morelos there, penalised for that challenge on Greg Taylor.
Forearm there to
for some strange reason Greg was holding the front of his face, which kind of baffles me a little bit.
A word from the touchline that it was a left hamstring problem for Malik Tillman. Carter-Vickers, Kyogo made his start, and down he goes.
High line there, Rangers. Carter-Vickers steps in and Kyogo is always going to make those runs in behind. Davies just checks him. Whether it's deliberate or accidental, it's job done from Davies.
He's only 5'7", Kyogo. You don't need to get your arms up too high to catch him somewhere that it's going to be rather painful. Lundstrom. Davies. McGregor straight out of play. It's Greg Taylor. Dyson Maeda. Kyogo moving in the middle, comes all the way across to Jota. And he couldn't control it at the key moment. Just slipped under his studs.
That's a big chance. I wondered whether he could go first time. Jota thought he had enough time to get it under control and get a shot off. Terrible first touch.
Maeda will try again, but ran out of space.
That's a big chance, Maeda does really well. That's the one thing Maeda will go. You go both sides. You can cut into his right, but this is a great delivery of left foot. Smashing ball, it really is. And that's a poor touch, simple as. You should be doing a lot better there, Jota. Terrific cross. Got to take a better touch there, Chris.
Absolutely, I think he could go first time with that. In fact, on the half volley, try and feed it into the back across McGregor.
Carter-Vickers did well to get in front of Cantwell. Now Hatate, again Kyogo. Looking to get on the move, but well dealt with by the Rangers defence. It's Lundstrom now, bursting forward, eating up the ground, attracting the attention of three Celtic defenders and winning the corner.
That was a great break. Morelos broke to the right-hand side to give him an option. Kemp is through the middle. Good, powerful run from. Lovely little ball up from outside the right foot from Arfield. Very direct run. It's a good run from Morelos, taking Starfelt away. He just wants to get it out his feet to get a strike. He can't do it.
Barisic comes across to swing this in with his left foot. It's towards Goldson at the back post. Again, he and Carter-Vickers together. Arfield gets a touch. Away it comes, and Hatate can help it on to Jota. And asks Tate to continue his run. It's with Kent on under pressure from Maeda. He got lucky there. Ryan Kent took a big chance and he didn't need to.
I've got absolutely no idea why he would attempt that.
What's he thinking?
Why would you not just give it back to the goalkeeper? Got away with one there, big style.
Jota now trying his luck on the left-hand side, switching with Maeda. And a lack of communication, a breakdown between Carter-Vickers and Starfelt. Allows Morelos possession. Cantwell under the challenge of Starfelt, and Arfield looking to make the break.
It's a wrong pass. Tavernier was on the right-hand side, breaking there. Arfield had taken the defender inside. The ball was Tavernier, switch of play. We couldn't see him.
They both lack that pace as well, don't they? Both the Celtic centre-halves hesitated there. Really have that blistering pace to really trouble them.
Johnson for Maeda. Will be Raskan who picks up. Johnson. O'Reilly now. Celtic will have the free kick. Quickly taken. And O'Reilly runs into Raskan. It will come to Maeda though. Everyone else stop. The shot! Rangers caught sleeping. And Jota gets the crucial opening goal in the semi-final. As Celtic's treble gets a little brighter.
Rangers fell asleep, Ali, didn't they?
100%. Kent, first of all, look, Kent switches off. That's your first one that switches off.
I tell you what, it's bright from Maeda though. You see there, 3 Rangers players, if not more, stop. What a ball that is though from Maeda, and Tavernier at the far post just lets Jota ghost in off the back of him, and he can't miss the header. It's just going back across McGregor. It's the simplest of finishes, but that's a shocker of a goal for Rangers to concede.
It's remarkable, it really is.
Play to the whistle, but even there, Tavernier letting Jota get inside him.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. An appalling goal from Rangers' point of view. It really was. The delivery is excellent, but dear me, Rangers, 3 or 4 players completely switched off.
When we talk about Kyogo's record in this fixture, that's Jota's 4th goal against Rangers, the 3rd this season. Jota looks for Tate. As soon as that goal went in, Michael Beale sent Sebastian Sakala to go for a warm-up. The plan may be to bring him on for the start of the second half. It's up towards Kent, who goes down. This time does win the free kick.
I mean, in fairness, Rangers this first half, I think that they've stifled Celtic. In the main, they've stopped that supply line into McGregor. He will not believe it, Michael Beale, that they've conceded such a cheap goal. A lot of talk about the last fixture giving goals away. Once again, Postecoglou won't mind.
Yeah, you're absolutely spot on. Actually, an embarrassing goal to lose that when you think about it. Players switching off all over the pitch 3 or 4 times in the one move. Incredible.
So what a ball though from Maeda.
Fabulous.
It was a blind ball, wasn't it? Just whip it into an area.
This is Taylor. Starfelt. Carter-Vickers. Coming from those in green and white. There will be 3 additional minutes at the end of this half. Johnson, Jota, Hatate. Nice link up. McGregor asks Johnson to run. Should be Davis who can cover that one.
The swagger now, Celtic.
Yeah, you can see it as you would expect, get a lift from that. Hard enough winning Old Firm games without giving goals away, Chris. But it's spot on, the cross in, the delivery was superb. Dear me, the defender.
They'd actually swapped sides, hadn't they? Either in Jota.
Goldson's long ball won by Starfelt. Lundstrom rubs it on and gets it back from Arfield. But that's now 14 goals for Jota this season to go with 11 assists. Celtic so dangerous from all areas of the park, the front three all into double figures for the season. Kent's ball. A claim from Joe Hart. Tate, and he got that one wrong. He doesn't get many.
Made the wrong club out there, didn't he?
Yeah, I've had a few of them myself.
Tavernier and on quickly to Arfield, who holds off Maeda, but then the Japanese got back to make the touch as Arfield's shot back onto his right foot. Into the final minute of additional time at the end of this first half in the Scottish Cup semi-final. It's Celtic chasing a treble, who lead by a goal to nil. Barisic sends that one in, and Joe Hart won it well. Strong punch because he was under pressure. I think he actually collided with Cameron Carter-Vickers. Ryan Kent now with the delivery for the back post. Again, it's Hart. Barisic. It goes down. He was just, I think, a little delayed.
I'll tell you what. He has a little shift there. I think he's asking, as you say, asking for a penalty, or does he dive? And if he does dive, Ali, that should be a second yellow.
If he dives, a yellow card. I thought he should have given it Arfield in the first place.
That's a dive.
I'm not sure he's looking for it, Chris, is he?
Really?
Well, a controversial end to the first half, but it's Jota who has lit up the National Stadium in that first half. A header from Maeda's cross. Celtic head to the dressing room with a one-goal advantage, and it's celebrations in the Celtic end at Hampden Park, because at the break in this colossal Glasgow derby, it is Rangers 0, Celtic 1. A reminder that Celtic are unbeaten in the 4 games against Rangers this season. They've won 3, drawn 1. There'll be 1 to come in the league. It could be a dead rubber by then. Not that those exist in this fixture when they meet on the May the 13th at Ibrox Stadium. Just 2 defeats in their last 79 domestic games. That is the task that faces Rangers in this second half, although one of those defeats was in last year's semi-final here when Celtic went ahead. Rangers came back to win that in extra time. Goes Johnston, here's Kyogo, and now Hatate. Jota, the goal scorer. Hatate turned away from Raska, but goes into the path of Arfield, and a good 50-50 between he and McGregor. Cantwell. Morelos now. Rangers win that scrap. It's Lundstrom. Goldson. Under pressure from Kyogo. Oh, that's nicely on. It's
served the purpose, Rangers.
Yeah, well, we'd be disappointed if they didn't, Chris.
You surprised with the change?
No, not at all, anything but, to be honest with you. I mean, he played his part switching over the goal, but even that chance he took when he was lucky to get away with, and we haven't seen enough of Kent forward areas, to be honest.
Cantwell, Arfield again, he hooks that back in, but Jota that can clear Kyogo with a bit of a push on Davies. That will lead to the free kick. Tavernier over it. Rangers need a response and they need one quickly. Michael Beale's words ringing in their ears. 2 changes made already. Arfield, Sakala coming on. Tavernier takes. Up goes Cameron Carter-Vickers to knock it away. Cantwell race to get there ahead of Tavernier. Now goes down under Jota's challenge. Just a touch under 50,000 inside the National Stadium, and split right down the middle. Borna Barisic goes Carl Starfelt, and Cantwell got there ahead of Dyson Maeda. To Taylor. Goldson's header. Morelos now will link with Sakala. Nico Raska will win Rangers another free kick. They're winning the territorial battle at the start of this second half.
Celtic yet to get going.
Barisic towards that back post. Cantwell sends it into the middle. Morelos is there, so too Sakala, and somehow Celtic get it away. Carter-Vickers is down on the line. He's now back up. Goldson wins the header. Carter-Vickers, the hero at the heart of the Celtic defence, putting his body on the line, and Celtic get that clear. Rangers must have been sure that that would end up in the back of the net, but for the efforts of the American international.
Yeah, and he looks as though he's taking a knock there, doesn't he?
I think it's incredible.
I've got to say, it's an incredible defending. I thought for all intents and purposes it was a goal. Ball comes in from Cantwell to the back post area. Actually, looks as though there might be a couple of them offside. It might not have counted anyway. It's a great clearance when Morelos coming in, looked as though he had a tap in. Reacts very well, Carter-Vickers. As I say, I'm not sure when they look at it again, Chris, it might just have been offside.
I think so, yeah.
Davies. Look for Sakala. Johnston and Barisic coming together. Both have come off rather badly after that.
I think they're both committed, aren't they?
I think actually Johnston follows through and kicks him accidentally, I've got to say to you, but that can be very, very painful for both of them. Believe it or not, particularly Johnston. That's how I broke my leg, believe it or not. Just following through, not knowing the play was there. And I caught his leg. So it can be very, very painful. So I don't think there's any malicious in the challenge from either of the players.
No, I think both players went with the intent the ball was there to be won. He's a warrior, isn't he, Carter-Vickers? Morelos and Hart having words. Morelos caught him, but I think it's one of those, Ali, where he's entitled to go. Yeah,
100%.
It's a goal.
100%.
He gets there first.
It's good defending. He's got to go for the ball, the forward. Absolutely.
Well, Anthony Ralston may be called upon for Celtic. Alistair Johnston is back up on his feet, so too Borna Barisic, but both players with a bit of a grimace, and Anthony Ralston will be required to come on here.
Well, that's not ideal at all from Celtic's point of view. Ralston hasn't played too much football in recent months.
Just 12 appearances all season. Lundstrom knocks it back to Connor Goldson. Arfield back to John Lundstrom again. Tavernier cuts inside Maeda. Lundstrom again. Cantwell. Celtic keen to get Ralston on. Sad end for Alistair Johnston. Anthony Ralston on to replace him as Celtic get it back up to the full complement. As the rain starts to come down again at Hampden Park. Safe enough back to McGregor. Goldson sends it up looking for Tavernier, who gets the flick on. First touch for Anthony Ralston. Hart, and Morelos had interest. Rangers' concerns remain over Borna Barisic's fitness following that challenge that cost Alistair Johnston his place in the remainder of this game. Ridvan Yilmaz would be the obvious replacement.
Good first touch up from Starfelt.
Certainly was.
Carter-Vickers was put under pressure from the pass by Hart. Morelos and Raskas squeezing the game up.
It's an interesting one, because the first thing I would do, Chris, I don't know if you agree or not, I'd have Zakala out on this left-hand side, having a go at that man there, Anthony Ralston, who's, as you say, has not played a lot of football. Could potentially be a little bit ring rusty.
Down goes Kyogo. The Celtic supporters felt there was a push. Nothing forthcoming. Chase that down. Goldson remain calm. Tavernier, if he can catch it, which he can. Now Celtic might look to get on with things quickly. Rangers have been allowed the majority of the possession in this second half. Ralston. Jota. Tate gets a touch. Kyogo will race onto it. Kyogo. He kept it low. He got his angle right. Al McGregor could get down to make the save.
He took the shot early. Kyogo.
Jota. Oh, he's away from Cantwell. Jota to the back post. Maeda, it was just too high for him to get any power on the header back. Here's Maeda. Taylor looks to head back to the byline. Tavernier can engage with him, and free kick will go the way of the Rangers captain.
A little ball round the corner there from Tate. So alert, but doesn't really catch it cleanly. You see the idea, but McGregor gets his angles right.
It's another one on target though. Can't switch off for a second. That man about, that's for sure.
Goldson calls for it. Found Morelos, but it's now Cantwell and Fashion Sakala to race towards the corner. Support arriving. It's in from Cantwell, down goes Alfredo Morelos in the middle. Nothing untoward. Cantwell. Out comes Starfelt. Ben Davies. Morelos trying to peel away from Starfelt. Comes to Tavernier now. In towards Fashion Sakala. Straight at Joe Hart. Couldn't quite get enough purchase on the header.
And Ralston does really well there.
Yeah.
Sticks with Sakala. The ball comes in. Good ball from Tavernier. Sakala just looked like he's going to get across him, but puts him under enough pressure, Ralston.
It's definitely a half chance though, Chris. Comes off his right shoulder. I'll get that down as a half chance.
Celtic can't find the rhythm in this second half.
Celtic have scored first. All 5 derbies this season. Here's Raskan. Arfield now. Shooting opportunity for Arfield. And the first save of major note from Joe Hart.
Yeah, it's a good ball from Raskin into his feet. Might just be keeping in that far post there, but Hart absolutely taking no chances, getting down to his right hand side. Comfortable save.
So we hit the hour mark. Rangers enjoying a good spell, but they need some reward for it. Morelos will pick up here. Lundstrom, chance to shoot. John Lundstrom, he just got too much under it.
No, he's not going out his feet, Rory. It's a good ball back to him, and the touch is still on his feet. Can't get any backswing at all, really. It's a reasonable effort considering.
Ralston backed into a corner by Raskan. Ryan Kent taken off by Michael Beale at half-time. by O'Reilly. Arfield now. Lundstrom. Barisic. It's this cross in, but it's there for Hart to collect. McGregor, Hatate down, but Celtic storm forward and they'll go back for the free kick.
If there's any real complaint, the earlier one on Hatate, the foul.
It's not that one, is it?
Just before that, John Kennedy made the motion to 3 of the subs to come back and get prepared to come on. So I think Aaron Moy, Sead Haksabanovic and Tomoki Iwata could be coming on shortly. That's towards Kyogo, but they'll just skip away from him.
Morelos again, really untidy on the ball. Really untidy on the ball. And that's when Celtic are the most dangerous, Chris. As soon as Rangers lose the ball, bang, they're sharp, putting the ball into, deliver into the box.
Well, Starfelt came out, won that. He was strong as well in the challenge. Oh, Kyogo just over the top.
Starfelt, it's a great read from him. And then Kyogo doesn't need any invitation to strike the ball. Actually, Garfield does well to put him under sufficient pressure.
There's the trio that will be coming on for Celtic. It's such a strong bench. Lundstrom with the touch for Cantwell. There's Barisic. Lundstrom. Arfield. And Sakala. Chance to run. Sakala into the box. James Tavernier! Denied by the post. Sakala can only find the side netting. Some inside Hampden Park thought it was in, but Celtic survive. The lead intact.
Yeah, it's a brilliant effort from Tavernier. Sakala pushes them back, lays it back. He gets his foot across it. He's so unlucky. And Sakala's got to score, simple as. Excellent, excellent effort. Dear me. Dear me.
It's a shocker.
No excuse for not hitting the target there. That's excellent again from Tavernier. Now just concentrate and getting over the ball and hitting it on the target. That's all you need to do.
That's a shocker. I tell you what, initially though, fair play to Sakala. Actually got the ball and drove at Taylor to create the opportunity, but can't afford to miss chances like that.
No, absolutely not, Chris. Again, but isn't it amazing that obviously the second chance falls to Sakala, and how he misses it, I'll never know. But again, how often have we seen it? Tavernier getting forward. You know, it's got to be as good as it is for Rangers having a right full-back that can get forward. It's got to be concerning when he looks as though it's your best opportunity of a goal.
This is the difference between the two teams, is Jota's goal separates the sides, but he has withdrawn, remember, coming back from injury. So too Reo Hatate. Those two going off, and Matt O'Reilly also joining them. The 3 coming on, as mentioned before, Tomoki Iwata, Aaron Moy and Sead Haksabanovic. There's Malik Tillman, who went off early on in the game, and sad sight to see him on the crutches. His future for next season still up in the air. Goldson, Tavernier, and the path blocked off. Starfelt now seems to have also picked up a bit of an injury, just hobbling a touch after winning that ball. You know, with the substitutions, gentlemen, you will know that this is the fixture where you make your name and your reputation, and probably Rangers' biggest goal-scoring threats, you'd say Morelos and Kent today.
Non-existent, Rory.
In games against Celtic, 44 appearances, 6 goals. Between Jota and Kyogo, they've scored 8 this season.
Rory, I said to Chris the other day, Rangers centre-forwards and Celtic centre-forwards have got to score against Rangers and Celtic. Simple as.
Here is Morelos from out wide, gets a flick on from Arfield. Cantwell. And now Tavernier. Morelos is at the back post. It's well defended though by Anthony Ralston.
Terrific defending. Morelos there has the run on Ralston.
Well, and these are the effects of this game. Alistair Johnston also on crutches, sad to see. He's had such an impressive half a season, the Canadian.
How long before we see O from the Celtic bench?
Wata caught. He should be fine to go on. Maeda. Celtic haven't had too many attacking opportunities in this second half. When they did, they almost scored. It's Moy. It's away by Goldson. Cantwell gets there ahead of Iwata. Morelos. Cantwell, Ralston wins it firmly and illegally, says Don Robertson.
Catches him, has catched him before.
Just catches the man and the ball. Not an awful lot in it, but it's a free kick.
This time it's Kyogo with the foul on Davies. Handshakes can be saved for the full-time whistle. A quarter of this game remaining, just under. And at the moment, it's Rangers' season that is being extinguished by their city rivals. Cantwell, Morelos, Barisic, plenty in the box for Rangers. Gets a touch from Raskan. Arfield, Lundstrom, and now stepping up is Goldson. Davies. Pick out for Sakala, can get turned, running away from Ralston. Sakala took a touch off Carter-Vickers, possibly. No, it will in fact be a Celtic throw-in. The spin it was that swung that away from goal.
There's good intent though from Sakala. He's direct. I mean, it's wild in the end. Just looking at Iwata. Iwata is struggling. Celtic just hobbling still. He's gone in alongside McGregor.
Maeda can go no further. Tavernier did really well to get the cross in. Starfelt there to guide it away. Nico Raskan slipped from Barisic, who does seem to have recovered. Sakala again. Cantwell. Barisic. Tavernier at the back post, into the ground and over the bar.
Big chance again. It's great football on the left-hand side here. Creating the angle, they're patient. Delivery superb. It's the right idea. He just heads it down, which is the right way to do it. But he could have done with the header, been another 5 yards forward ahead of him.
Maeda, and then a clash between McGregor and Lundstrom. Neither of those two will be pulling out of any challenges. Ridvan Yilmaz will be ready, so perhaps Borna Barisic is not fully recovered from that knock. Saw Alistair Johnston go off. forward. It's for Carter-Vickers. Second Celtic goal might just knock the stuffing out of Rangers, because they've had so much of this second half but can't find an equaliser.
Seen that at times with Maeda. Maeda doesn't believe he can go past Tavernier, does he?
Yeah.
Has the pace, but isn't positive enough.
This is Moy, McGregor, Taylor, and that ball was out of play to halt McGregor's advances.
He's actually played him very well, Tavernier. I know he switches off for the goal, but he's played Maeda very well so far.
Davies, Goldson, Celtic applying the pressure, but Rangers pass their way through. Morelos, Raskan. Now Barisic for Sakala. Way off target from Fasten Sakala as he looked to deliver that cross.
Well, it's his final thing. Rory have said it for a long time. The boy's got plenty. He's got pace, and he's brave, he's direct, but it's his final pass, his final shot. He just has to concentrate a little bit more, because he has got something.
So a double change for Rangers. Ravi Matondo and Ridvan Yilmaz to come on, and Borna Barisic, the only man yellow carded in the opening 73 minutes. Nico Raskan is the other to head off.
You'd expect maybe Scott Arfield to drop back one, unless they're really going to go for it. Looks though Campbell's maybe dropped back into that position that Raskin had. Chris?
One for Maeda to chase. Oh, he looked early for Kyogo. It was the right idea, but the wrong execution.
I don't think that's a difficult ball at all. I really don't. Great run, great pace, great ball.
Again, it's the right idea, it's the right option. He chooses the right pass.
Just get over the ball.
Just the execution of it, correct.
Kyogo, I think he had the run on Goldson. Davies.
Cantwell, Arfield, and Tavernier. Matondo slips it across, calls Hart into action.
Big strong hand that. Pushed it out, good save.
Lundstrom quickly on from Cantwell. Yilmaz! Oh, and it's Carter-Vickers. He did really well to get his body around that and not knock it into his own net.
Brilliant defending once again.
Yeah.
Great opportunity for Yilmaz, who fires the ball across, but just that instinct with his body in the way.
Rangers believing that this is their moment to draw level. Away it goes, helped on by Moy. Cantwell, Moy wins it. Yilmaz has to win it. Moy got there first, now Matondo under pressure from Maeda. That would be some race between those two.
Here we are, Yilmaz and Carter-Vickers, right place, right time.
Moy, McGregor, and Ralston motoring forward. Haksabanovic, Ralston wants it back, and it comes off Davies for a Celtic corner.
Good from Haksabanovic and Ralston. Ralston making the forward run. Haksabanovic likes to dribble and take fullbacks on.
It's Moy to take the outswinger. McGregor, it's an easy catch as Starfelt rose to look to create danger with the header. Sakala on the chase, he won't catch up with that. Taylor. Moy. No, and he's beaten Tavernier. It's Aaron Moy. Is Maeda now? Not far away at all, and again, Rangers the architects of their own downfall.
Yeah, Goldson takes a touch when he shouldn't. Particularly that man about. He can't switch off for a second. Tavernier thinks he's done enough. He should have done enough. Allows him back in. Can't touch there.
Gets back to his credit. Makes the block, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Celtic keen to get on with things, but Robertson just wanting a bit of time to breathe. It's Moy. Curling delivery. Starfelt again attacks it. He was really well matched by Davies.
Oh, he had to be. I'll tell you right now, he had to be. That is because it's a simple goal, a simple header. If he doesn't, I think Davies does really, really well to stay with him. Goes over the two heads there. Yeah, it's a good challenge.
Touch from Matondo. Tavernier. Yanis Hadji maybe next to be involved from the Rangers bench.
Good stretch that.
Goldson, read by Starfelt. Moy now, made up. And Ralston. Ten minutes to go at Hampden Park. Possibly only 10 minutes left of Rangers' season in a competitive sense. Here's Iwata.
Was heavy with the pass. Yilmaz doesn't do well enough there. Doesn't engage.
Almeida. It's going to be booked for that. Shoulder charge on Todd Cantwell.
Booking. There was the overhit pass from the Wata.
Tavernier. Oh, it's a good pick out for Arfield. Sakala going the long way round and blocked off by a combination of McGregor and Carter-Vickers.
I don't know what Greg Taylor's doing there. He's gambled.
Ravi Matondo to run at Ralston. Down goes Matondo, told to get back to his feet. And Goldson finds McGregor. Return finds Davies. Lofted out to Tavernier. Again, Carter-Vickers and Moy and Haksabanovic. Oh, it's pretty cynical from Cantwell. Surely it'll go back for a booking for him. Celtic go on, and the pass behind Maeda from Haksabanovic. That one will go out of play.
Can cannot miss that pass, Haksabanovic.
It's a simple ball as well, Chris.
Cantwell having a swipe.
So Todd Cantwell joins Dyson Maeda in the book.
It's clever defending that. Ball just comes up to the forward. Carter-Vickers gives him a nudge. Helps him knock it out. It's good defending.
Yanis Hadji will be coming on for just his 4th derby appearance, but unbeaten in the previous 3 before that horrific injury that kept him out for 12 months. So it will be Alfredo Morelos that makes way for Yanis Hadji.
I'm surprised it's taken that long, Ali?
Yeah, I'm surprised it's taken that long, Chris. Very disappointing. Need your big players to turn up. Kent Morelos certainly not turned up today, that's for sure.
Ravi Matondo opening his stride. Sakala in the middle, Hadji joining him. Arfield is on the edge, it's Scott Arfield and it's over the top.
It's a nightmare for Carter-Vickers,
That really is.
A ball in the channel.
It's the last thing Carter-Vickers needs, a one-on-one with Matondo. It's a good lay back, he tries to get his foot around it, doesn't he? Curl it into Hart's right-hand corner of the goal, but just gets a little bit too much on it.
Well, no goal for Kyogo this afternoon. Double in the Viaplay Cup final. But he will, for now, have to settle for 29 for the season, and Kyung-Gyu Oh, the South Korean, comes on to replace him. Iwata. Lundstrom stepped in. Iwata, though, tries to win it back.
And now with Rangers, they're going to have to go for Brogue, aren't they?
Yeah.
You can see the thought process with O going up top. Celtic can go one long ball into him.
Goldson taken down by Hadji, controlled it well, but McGregor is there, and so too Moy. McGregor is there. Closed down by Yanis Hadji. Into the final 5 minutes. Oh, and Goldson. The first coming together. Ben Davies. Yilmaz had to step in. Cantwell burst through a gap.
I don't know what you think, Chris. I think Cantwell's had a good second half.
Yeah, no, he has it. The one thing about him, he'll take the ball. He's brave on the ball. Cantwell. That's what Rangers need.
Yeah.
Players taking responsibility.
Even there in that opportunity there, Sakala's got an opportunity to go 1v1 and go and attack somebody, tries a flick outside his foot. You just got to be positive, you've got to be confident, you've got to go and take your man on.
Oh, to chase this down. Forces McGregor to come all the way out. Sangu-O. Maeda. Maeda again. Knocks it off. Yilmaz, much to the delight of the Celtic fans down in that corner. Oh, looking to backheel it into the path of Maeda, just run beyond, and now McGregor with a foul on Hadji, and that'll be a yellow card for the Celtic captain.
He knew, didn't he, Hadji, as soon as he got the other side of him.
Goldson trying to turn back, but found the safety of Alan McGregor. Tavernier. Iwata. Haksabanovic. Needs skill. Arfield though with the pace to get back and win it from the Montenegrin.
No, it's brilliant from Arfield, it really is.
McGregor with a touch into Cantwell, but he wins it back and now gives it away. Matondo. Lundstrom. Rangers need someone to step up and be the hero. Tavernier's ball in. It will come across to Ridvan Yilmaz.
Incredible piece of defending again, Carter-Vickers.
I think the two centre-halves have been the two best players on the pitch, Chris. I don't know whether you agree. I think Carter-Vickers and Goldson have been the two best players on the pitch.
Backpedaling. It's a tremendous header. Hadji, he was onto it.
Into the final minute of the 90. As things stand, the plan is to add 5, but here's Yilmaz, and again Johar can quite happily wave that one over the top.
Yeah, again they create the opening down the left-hand side here. It's on his weaker foot, never troubling Johar that.
Celtic's last Scottish Cup win over Rangers came here in the 2018 semi-final. A 4-0 demolition that day. As things stand, 1 has been enough. Iwata. There's the confirmation of the 5 minutes. Yilmaz, well, that was a risky one. He got away with it. Arfield. Carter-Vickers, as he's won everything that's been thrown in high to that Celtic defence. Aaron Moy now. Celtic have 4 forward in this attack. Iwata's joining in too. Tomoki Iwata, nowhere to go. There will be a Celtic throw, and that can just run down the clock a little more. Celtic starting to prepare for the Scottish Cup final on June the 3rd. Against Inverness Caledonian Thistle. Oh. Cantwell. Carter-Vickers first to it again. Ralston with a touch. Yilmaz can't clear his lines. Touch off the arm. Tavernier. Goldson. It's launched. Matondo is the furthest forward, but it's too close to Joe Hart and Anthony Ralston, I think, is down in the 6-yard box.
Commanding, it's just coming together.
So he's taking a solo in there, Anthony.
Well, Chris, time to announce your player of the match this afternoon.
Well, I don't think anybody will be too surprised. I mean, it's not over yet, but Cameron Carter-Vickers has defended superbly since he's come to Celtic, but once again this afternoon stood up a couple of crucial clearances and blocks. An absolute warrior.
The seconds ticking away for Rangers' hopes, for Rangers' season. Celtic have prizes yet to go on and claim. The league title is oh so close. And a Scottish Cup final awaits, unless there is to be late drama at Hampden Park. Taylor gets the header to Haksabanovic, does really well to find Iwata. Moy, back it comes to Iwata.
What a touch that was.
That was a beautiful touch, wasn't it?
From Hadji. And it will drift away from Sakala. Mode now. The contrast at the other end as the Rangers support start to depart. Seats showing at Hampden, but at the other end it's the Celtic fans ready to celebrate yet another derby victory this season. The final few seconds, Sead Haksabanovic has it. Will he just run the clock down, or will they go for the killer blow? Maeda, Iwata, the shot straight at Alan McGregor. Time is up! Celtic book their place in the Scottish Cup final. Dominant in Scotland. Once again, with supremacy in this city. One win away from a league title. One win away from a Scottish Cup. The treble is very much on for Ange Postecoglou and Celtic. And this feels like a defining moment in their season. To defeat their closest rivals, to effectively end Rangers' season that has evaporated here in the Hampden rain. Jota, the man with the crucial goal in the first half, made by the magic of Maeda, and a header from the Portuguese superstar gets Celtic the goal that gives a crushing blow to Rangers. It will be Inverness Caledonian Thistle against Celtic on June the 3rd, back here at Hampden Park to contest the Scottish Cup final. The full-time score here in the semi-final between these two great Glasgow rivals. Rangers 0, Celtic 1.
Well, congratulations to Celtic, and thanks to Rory, Ali and Chris there for their commentary. Celtic will now meet Inverness Caledonian Thistle in the final of the Scottish Cup on the 3rd of June back here at Hampden Park. And what that result does do is it keeps Celtic's treble chances alive. Winners today here over Rangers. With me here in the studio, we've got Michael, we've got Brian, and we've got Martin O'Neill. And Martin, if I can start with you. You enjoyed the first half. Did you enjoy the second half equally as much? Were Celtic deserving winners?
Well, it's an interesting point, I must admit, because I thought that Rangers were dominant in the second half. The big moment of the game was very obviously the missed chance. And that was eventually the one that sorted it out.
Yeah, absolutely. And Brian, disappointment for Rangers once again. There was no lack of effort in that second period. They just couldn't put the chances in the net.
No, I think could you have asked for any more than the second half? I thought the performance was very good. I think they really put so much pressure. They created 2 huge chances, but I mean, if you can't put them away, then obviously, and if you switch off just for a few seconds in the first half, they had to pay the price for that.
But Michael, the Celtic bandwagon keeps on rolling. They're into another final and they've now got a chance of another piece of silverware.
Yeah, and I think what you saw in the second half was a full team performance from Celtic. The first half, you had the cutting edge at the top end that got them 1-0 in front. In the second half, you saw the defence putting in a wonderful performance led by carter-vickers. Not surprised that Chris gave him man of the match because he was outstanding. You see balls getting thrown into the box, and there's a certain expectation that you think that Celtic are going to deal with that, and I think that's an aspect that, you know, a big part to play as well. You feel like Celtic are going to do what they need to do, and at the moment I get the sense that the Rangers players don't feel like they're going to win the game either. I think there's a lack of belief in there. A lot of that can come from the fact they've not won these games yet, but it has a big part to play in. That man there, Ange Postecoglou, he's a real character, he's a figurehead, and he has instilled that in Celtic, because Martin touched on it, when he went into Celtic, there was big changes needing to happen, there were big changes were going to happen, and he's been at the forefront of it, and he's led them to, you know, on the cusp of a treble here.
And that's the key point, isn't it, Martin? Ange doesn't show emotions very often, but he's got every right to be out there celebrating today and just applauding his team for the efforts that they've made.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, he's one step away from the treble now. There were strong favourites to win that. He knows he's come through a really tough game today, particularly in the second half, when I thought that Rangers had a lot of possession. Big chance missed in the game, the turning point of the match. And but I think Michael made mention of the fact is that when you're not winning big old firm games, then it's going to be a bit of a struggle eventually.
It certainly will be. And yeah, he's just out there lapping up the adulation from the fans, and quite rightly so. And you know, it just further hits home, doesn't it, Michael, the job that he is doing here with this Celtic squad. You could even see the quality that they could bring on off the bench. Yeah,
he's put together a very strong squad indeed, and that is the challenge for Rangers in regards to being able to match that. And you think, when he came in, obviously it was on the back of a very disappointing season for Celtic. Rangers were in a strong position, and unfortunately for Rangers, they've gone backwards, and Celtic have kicked on big time under Ange Postecoglou.